I think it's going to be a competitive game. We just coming out with a different mentality. I remember the last time we played them, felt like we was a team, but we wasn't a team like we are right now. We put in the work in, and the last few days of practice, we've been taking steps.
Joe, you didn't grow up with this rivalry. A lot of folks did. Do you still sense that it's a different kind of game, that it means a little more maybe to the rest of the state?
Yeah. I know it means a lot to the state. Just to pull out the win, even a 1-point win, it's just getting the win. That's what they wanted us to do. And I think just from our effort from the last few days of practice, and I think the team is ready just to come out there and get this run started.
Joe, do you, as an individual, feel different than you did last game? You kind of in a little mini slump at that point, and you guys struggled from the field offensively.
Yeah, like I said, just a little mini slump, and like we had a little slump in the first half. But that's one thing about maturity is you're going to put your head down from the first half, or you're going to come out the second half and overcome adversity and play harder than you did the last half.
So week off been good for you guys, or kind of the way you were shooting in the second half? Would you rather had a game the next day, or you cooled off, or what do you think this week off does for you?
This week off, in the gym a lot. Like a lot of players is right now getting extra shots up, and that's what I did. Took advantage of the days off and got in the gym, got extra shots up, and mostly just getting ready for the play for Sunday.
You know Eric Moran well. Can you take us through kind of, you grew up with him or play AAU? What's your
relationship? We played on the same AAU ball team, actually. Good player, getting better as he grow, and just a good person, We used to hang a lot in Houston, and it's one of my great friends.
Do you see him at all here other than basketball?
Nah, just game days.
Yeah.
So that's why we giggle a lot before the games, because, we don't see each other that much. Then when we go back home, I see him, and we probably hang out a couple days, and then come back to school.
Since he beat you last time? Did he rub that in?
No, he hasn't. He didn't rub it in because he has to come back here and play against us again, and it's pretty fun.
Wasn't that long ago that you were top 10 team? Do you still feel that this team has the confidence that you can make a run like that, get there, do something in the NCAA tournament?
Yeah, I feel like we're still a top 10 team. We just went over a little adversity, and that's what good players come at. Just what you're gonna do when you do lose. Are you gonna take that next step, or are you gonna bow down? And the guys, we these last 4 games that we lost by 2 games, like 2 points. I like our intensity and our effort. We didn't give up. We're still there, and I think we still can turn the season around.
Joe, when you came out here, did you consult at all with Eric, knowing he was just up the road, about what Oregon was like?
I just asked him how was Oregon. He said it's a good spot to be, good fan base and good rivalry between us two. And he didn't say nothing bad. Oregon is a good school to be at, from academics and sports.
What did you tell him when he was suspended? When he got suspended this year, what did you tell him to keep his head up?
Oh, I just told him just to keep his head up. That's one of the things that happens to players, and like I'm saying, it shows you if you're a good player or a pro, just to move on from that one step and move on to the future.
Is he the same guy as he was AAU, style of play-wise?
He has got better, better attacker to the glass, better rebounder, and he's just a long athlete, just be out there, and that's hard to teach.
What's specifically going to be different for you guys than it was last time?
This time, I think we're going to share the ball more. I feel like the last game we played, Oregon State, everybody was trying to get their own. But these last few practices, everybody been finding each other, trying to get our assists up more, and our communication on defense has to be a lot better. And, just these few days of practice, I like the communication and intensity that we have on the defense end.
Have you been to so many close games? Do you guys start practicing certain situations to prepare for those kind of games?
Yeah, it's about practice. We'll go through our practice, and he'll probably throw like 5 minutes left on the clock. What you gonna do? You gonna be a man about it, or you gonna put your head down? And that's kind of our focus. We play the game. The 35 minutes is about that last 5 minutes of the game.
Do you think you guys got better at winning those? Do you think you guys are getting better at those kind of situations?
Yeah, I felt like we took a step the last 2 days, just finishing on them type of situations at the end of the game. And if we just keep vouching for that, we'll be a pretty good team at the end of the year.
Do you have an explanation as to why you've struggled in those situations so much this year as a team?
Just different things, like different games. It'd be rebounding one game, and then the next game would be us not sharing the ball. The next game would be us not playing good defense. But we've been watching film, kind of put that together, and we're trying to execute even more on all 3 things I just mentioned.
At a certain point, does it become mental, though?
Yeah, just a mental thing. We've been there, done that. We lost 7 games. We know what it's like to lose, so we just got to play like it's our last game.
Is there any mentality of it's kind of do or die time right now for you guys, but at the same time, you don't want to rush into a shot or try to win a game with one shot.
Yeah, you know, if we have to win the game with one shot, just make sure it's a good shot and you get the win. But right now, it's about fighting, making the toughness plays, and loose balls on the floor, dive on the floor. It's just the little things we need to do just to win at the end of the game.
Do you feel that it's do or die time for you guys? Win or go home, essentially, even though there's still
Yeah,
a regular season to play?
yeah, we're going one game at a time. You know, we take one game at a time. Like we got Oregon State, got to go in there, bring intensity, come into the team, get the win, then move on to the next game. We're gonna proceed one game by one game.
After the game, Dana had said that Johnny and Elgin and Waverly were kind of energy guys off the bench and helped you guys in the second half against Arizona State.
Yeah, they did. They brought tremendous energy. You know, some energy that we needed and the pressing. And I thought, like, after that, we just need to press more. After that, when they came in and brought the intensity, I felt like the team just need to press more, get a little bit more reps and running in practice, and probably be good on that end.
With Wave and Elgin, they got a lot of reps early in the season, then saw their roles kind of get smaller. Now they're finally kind of come back. What did they do in practice in that middle part of the season when they weren't getting much playing time? What did they do in practice to kind of get better?
Well, that's part of my job, Mike Moach's job, Johnny Lloyd's job, coach job, you know, just to keep them to overcome adversity, you know. Like, I've been there before, like I've been in a slump. But just to think about not giving up, not putting your head down, it's just to just keep working and keep attacking at the things you need to get better at. And once you do that, be pretty good.
You can see more of the press this week?
Oh yeah, you can see more of it, but we just gotta be more active. You know, if we're an active team, talk to each other on the defensive end, and execute on the offensive end, we'd be pretty good.
How big a weapon do you feel that is for you guys right now, the press?
The press? Oh, I mean, we're just quick. You know, we're a quick team. We got more guards than most of the teams. Bigger bench, and if we get tired, we got somebody else to come in and execute for us. And the press is pretty good for us.
Did you watch film of that last Civil War game?
I didn't watch it, but I know it's pretty bad, and just that's things I just forgot. You know, Coach said don't even watch the film. I didn't even watch the film, and I don't think no other player watched the film. So we just ready to continue from these last two practices we started.
You guys pressed for much of the second half against Arizona State. Could you do that even longer?
Yeah.
How long can you run the press before you guys start to just tire out?
I mean, we could do, the full game if we wanted to. It's just about how many reps we do in practice, how good do we do in practice. And like I said, these last 2 days of practice, I felt like we took a step in our endurance and our conditioning-wise. Everybody's breathing better and everybody's more relaxed, you know.
This is the 15-year anniversary of the pit crew. What does the supporting student body, especially you coming up here kind of new, mean to you in these games?
Yeah, the pit crew is fun. You know, it'll get you hyped for the game, save you down by 10. Pit crew, like, bring you back in the game. And, you know, pit crew is one crew to have for a basketball group just inside in gymnasium, just to be so loud. And once it hit my ear, I get the goosebumps. I'm pretty sure every other player get the goosebumps when it gets loud in there.
Anything else for Joe?
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Joe.